Meteorologist Bannin is here to get us ready for April.
Yeah, you know, it's not just severe weather season here in Central Texas, but for much of the country, that is when severe weather season really ramps up here, March, April, and into May. And we just got an updated outlook for April's forecast from the Climate Prediction Center. Now, if you remember when you were with us a couple of weeks ago, they put out their preliminary April rainfall and temperature outlook. And it had looked like it was likely to be a drier than normal April. But they put out their final outlook the day before a new month begins, and that happens to be today. And the good news is that the trends have not been as dry as they had looked for April. We're now looking for near normal rain in April instead of drier than normal. So this is a great sign. And in fact, closer to North Texas, they're trending wetter than normal. So this is not guaranteeing us a wet April. It's just not looking as dry as it did, and we'll settle for near normal as far as April goes. We need a near normal month of rain, at least. As far as the temperature outlook, that really hasn't changed from the original outlook a couple weeks ago. Still looks warmer than normal for April. And remember what normal is. Upper 70s, the average high at the beginning of the month. That rises to the low 80s by the end of the month. Lows go from the 50s to the low 60s. Usually it's not that wet of a month for us. It's actually our third driest month of the year. So we are wrapping up March right now with full sunshine, as you can see from our Austonian weather camera. A lovely weather day here today. Things are going to start getting much more active as we head through the week. Broadly speaking, a trough of low pressure is going to set up to the west. At the same time, high pressure to the east. And the combination means we're right in the middle. That's a southwest flow, which continues to bring opportunities anyway for some showers, downpours, and thunderstorms. And those chances start to really peak as we get toward the end of the week, Friday into possibly Saturday, before this pattern starts to slowly break down a little bit as we get into late Sunday and early next week. So what that means is today, likely our driest day of the next 7, but the next few days not that wet either. We're going to slowly ramp up the rain through the week. Here you can see on clouds and radar a lot of sun throughout the state. And we'll stay clear this evening, but overnight into tomorrow morning as the humidity and moisture starts to come back, the low clouds will come back. And I expect it's going to be another cloudy start to the day tomorrow. There could even be some areas of drizzle around. Then as we get into the afternoon, sunny breaks. Still the chance for a stray sprinkle. And then there's going to be a very small chance for a pop-up severe thunderstorm. That chance only about 10%, and our higher resolution computer models are generally keeping the storm threat at bay tomorrow, but the chance does exist. Then we get into Wednesday. There's also going to be an opportunity for a few morning showers and storms. There's 11 a.m. Wednesday, and then potentially another round later in the day, although this model keeps us dry during that point as well. And then Thursday, rain chances, storm chances, even from early morning onward. And so basically Tuesday through Thursday each have chances for storms, but a lot of the time just clouds to some sunshine. So tonight, increasing clouds late, a pleasant night by recent standards, overnight lows of 58. And there's just a 10% storm and shower chance here tomorrow. You're more likely to have drizzle than anything else. Clouds giving way to some afternoon sun, warmer, mid 80s, and then look at those low 90s Wednesday and Thursday. 20% chances for showers or thunderstorms. Should we get storms, though, they may be strong or severe. The severe weather risk on Tuesday, it's a low 1 out of 5 northwest of Austin. Large hail damaging wind, the primary concern. Wednesday's risk covers more of us, but it's still just a 1 out of 5. A very conditional severe weather risk, meaning if storms develop, they could be severe, but they may not develop at all. And then we've got a much higher chance of rain as we get into the day, especially on Friday, with decent rain chances now at 70%. And some of that rain looks to continue into at least Saturday morning, but some storms and showers still possible Saturday afternoon. So how does that look? Well, first of all, high temperatures go from the 80s to the upper 80s and low 90s, and then we cool way down thanks to a cold front that comes in next week. And then from a humidity perspective, enjoy the comfortable air now, because starting tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be in the humid category most of the next 5 days until that humidity drops here this weekend. Here's a look at our first warning weather 7-day forecast. Here's how it looks. Low 10 to then 20% rain chances here through Thursday. Those chances all the way up to 70% Friday, 60% on Saturday as a cold front brings in more rain and storms, but then eventually knocks us down into just the 60s Sunday and Monday.